Brad, the season comes to an end tonight after a 1-0 loss to Corby in the playoff semi-final. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Listen, the instant reaction is obviously extremely disappointed. Pretty emotional in there after I've pretty much poured my heart out to the lads and said exactly why I'm proud of them. And this club's been known as one that is rough and ready and will go back to front, and we've completely changed the narrative of us as a squad and us as a club. The only shame about that is we've not finished with a bit of success at the end of it, and obviously right now it does really hurt. There's been a lot of sacrifice, and probably a few apologies I have to make, like to my immediate family, and I've been completely consumed with this. I've literally given my life to it, and I can't be prouder of the group and the set of lads that I've put together, and the staff, and they're just good, honest, really good footballers, but most importantly they're good people, and they care. And for me to walk in every other day, want to be there every other day. They might not thank me for how much we've trained this year, but after last season and a full rebuild in the summer, no one would have tipped us to even get this far. So I have to put a little bit of perspective in there, but the competitor and the person and the perfectionist that I am is hurting right now. I can't sit here and lie, but I'm also extremely proud of that group of players, and they've grown. They've grown from the first day that they came through the door to now. We've added obviously some additions along the way, but not loads. And tonight's game was two competitive sides really going at each other. I think home advantage did play a little bit of a part, not necessarily with the way our players played, but maybe how it was officiated slightly. But that being said, it was a set piece goal that did it for us. So I think we can feel a little bit hard done by on some decisions, but at the end of the day it was a 1-0 narrow defeat to a place with 1,400 people here rocking, and yeah, my boys gave everything, and I can't be prouder.
And it clearly means a lot, and you mentioned how proud of the group. What was the message at full time?
The message is no group, and I will happily sit here without untold finances in these non-league, have been put together, bought into a manager, bought into a style of play, improved, and done what we've done. I'm not having it anywhere else. I don't think they realise how much they've came on, and I think they've just gelled more and more as a side, and the message is this is just at the beginning. I genuinely believe we're only going to get better, and we're going to get more mature. You look at the different banks of each of our side that we put out, we're basically an under 23s. So when we look at the averages, a few of the boys throw that out a little bit, but we're a good young side that are only getting better. They're only getting stronger. They're only getting more intelligent. They're only learning how to deal with me even more, week in, week out. And I do believe there is no ceiling, especially at this level, for this group of players moving forward.
You mentioned that every player in that change room now is improving day after day. At the start of the season, plenty would have wrote us off not to make the playoffs. We have. Obviously, how important was it to prove people wrong?
Listen, I wanted to prove people wrong since the start of this year, since the start of last year. I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't. That's been fuel to my fire, and I think we can safely say we've pretty much done that. Yep. And it shouldn't be personal things, but I do take things personally. I'm not going to sit here and say anyone who says they don't are a liar, and that's one thing I'm not. And I've had some demons to obviously exercise, and this season has helped me a lot, understanding myself even better, but understanding a group of players. And listen, we've proved a lot of people wrong, and if I wanted to say what if I did say what I really wanted to say, you wouldn't be able to post this. But the difference is we hold ourselves a certain way, and we've done good.
Looking at the season as a whole now, just a whole review, how would you sum it up?
expressive, attacking, energetic, enjoyable, and that's what that group of players are. For me, obviously disappointing at the end of it, but I'm proud, because we were the best footballing side in this league by a country mile, and I'll happily sit here and say that. Obviously on days you're never going to be perfect, we're playing non-league. But there's too many people, too many teams have all said it about us, and tried to stop it, and I think that's the nicest thing about it, is the fact that people haven't been able to stop it. I think we played them at their own game for 45 minutes in the first half today, and then it started to open up a little bit, and we got in a few good areas, but unlike the rest of the season, our quality slightly let us down at key moments. But listen, the whole season, I don't think anyone's not got value for money, and I think they can really attach themselves to this football club and be proud of it.
And obviously the travelling fans here tonight, what's the message to the fans?
The message is thank you. Thank you. We're not a huge club. We know we're not, but we're a good club. And the core group that I've came home and away every week all season, I can't thank you enough. Some of the, listen, you take the rough with the smooth with football fans. 1 minute you're the best thing ever, the next you're not so. But listen, to have that amount of people travel for us today, when we're sat 11th, I think, in the attendance averages, it shows everything. So I think they're proud. I think we've done them proud. And listen, I was going to have a little bit of time off, but I think I'm straight back to it tomorrow.
Yeah. Cheers, Baz. Thank you.
Always.